everyone, this is Joanne. How are you? I am coming to you today as a guest designer for My Creative Scrapbook, and I'm on layout number 3. So I will show you the first 2, which there are also process videos for, should you care to watch them. This is the March kit that has a Simple Stories. Hold on, I forgot what it's called. Simple Vintage Spring Garden. Sorry, I didn't want to get it wrong because it's kind of new. So super exciting. The very first video that includes this layout has an unboxing of the kit if you would like to see that. So this is layout number 1 that I did. I was just going to show everybody all the layouts that you can create with this amazing kit. This is video number 2 that I did. How beautiful is this? I love this layout. I can't wait to give this to my niece. So pretty. And today we are going to make this layout with this paper, and I have to tell you, I struggled with this, so I put this down together off camera. It was one of those days where I could not get a piece of paper adhered down straight to save myself. So what I did, white basil cardstock underneath, and I just used a scrap in the middle. See, I had it down, did it wrong, tore it off, tore the paper, a bunch of nonsense. Then this gorgeous piece of paper that came in the kit, I ripped it on both sides. I kept the piece that was in the middle, and then I just went like this with my fingers, and hopefully I glued that down straight. So I am going to, or I already have, distressed the edges of everything with some Distress Oxide and black soot. I just think that looks so pretty with Simple Stories vintage collections when you do that. I am using this amazing photo of my daughter and my new granddaughter. Isn't that photo just everything? I think so. Backed the photos with a bunch of different scraps. I'll show you close. Just little pieces here and there I just took out of my scrap pile from the kit. And then this piece, I put that there specifically because that piece of paper has what looks like hand stitching on it, so I wanted to be able to see that. Isn't that pretty? Distressed all that too. I did put this on foam because I feel that when you do this, when you curl up the edges like that, that if you put foam, it helps with the dimension that this curl creates underneath, and then it's all flat. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to do some mixed media too. And the 2 colors that I picked out to go with this beautiful piece of paper are Shimmer's Glorious Day, and this is a Vibes, and this is a Shimmers and Peaches and Cream. Look how perfect, right? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do that part. So I'm going to put the photo about here, and I'm going to do some stuff to the ephemera too. It's going to be so fun. So I picked out all of these pieces. Here's the title, Happy, and it comes with some script behind it. Isn't that pretty? I really like that. And then this says hello. It has some script too, and it looks like Scrabble pieces. Then I picked out these florals, and see how that one has like text on it too. The butterflies, and some of the butterflies in this collection have that too. I really use that as inspiration. Here's a chipboard bunny. Now I took a stamp and stamped on the teacup to match those flowers, and I think that came out really good. So stamp right on your ephemera. We're going to do that. This piece I practiced on. So this piece looked like this, where there isn't really very much text and stuff behind it. So I took a stamp and I stamped on top of it, and then distressed the edges with black soot. See the difference? I think that's going to be super cute. So we're going to do that to these 2. I want those to go up there somewheres. I fussy cut some yellow butterflies to go with this from the pattern paper that comes in the kit. Let me show it to you. I got all these pretty butterflies. Fussy cut some of those. This is what the other side looks like, that pretty blue photo here. So I'm going to want some gold just around the edges a little bit. So I will dip it in the mixed media, and then dip it again outside of the mixed media because I don't want a ton on there, okay? Just a little bit, because I just don't want it super wet. I'm going to put just a little bit down here. I'm going to stamp, let go, and let it do what it wants to do. Immediately come in and do this. It's going to soak into the paper relatively quick because I did not gesso. I didn't want to gesso. I don't need to because I'm not adding water here, and we should be fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's pretty much dry already. Okay, and then I'm going to put some of those florals up here. So let me get some color up in here too. Just a little something. And if you press down, it smushes it out. Here. That's why I didn't put any ATG there. Figured I would do a cluster. Maybe like, look at this rabbit. I had to use this. I feel like this rabbit would be for like garden, outdoor, or Easter, but so perfect. And with the baby. Yep. Okay. This is up high. This is not. I'm going to put some right there. And I did put powder on the back of these so I can audition them without them sticking to things. Oops. Okay, let's get this where I want it the first time, please. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put the P right along the line of the paper. And I think I'm going to have to put foam squares underneath that. I don't think I'm going to make you watch me do that because, yeah, it's going to take me a second. I'll need foam squares there too. And it does look good with the mixed media and the little text stamp sticking out there. Oh, I'm cooking, sorry. So let me do that. I have that adhered down. So now I'm going to show you what I mean about this. So I'm just going to distress the edges like this with the black soot, just a little bit. And it just makes it pop, and I think it makes it look super cool, especially in the vintage. And then I'm going to take this off my layout over here, okay? Put this down. You don't have to worry about what this is going to look like, and just stamp right on top of it. Pretty. I'm going to have this peeking out here. Somehow that looks good. Like that, maybe. Let me see. Yeah. I think I'll do that one flat. So I'll use glue. Okay, with this, that's good. Yeah, cute, cute. All right, now up on the top, I'm going to do the same thing with those flowers. Bring it to the side. Distress. Like so. I just go really quick. I don't try to be careful. Doesn't matter if there's more in one spot than the other. It ends up looking good either way. And then get into the nooks and crannies of the curves. Just don't do it so hard that you, because I've done it before, get carried away and accidentally rip your stickers or your ephemera. Okay, same thing. Put that over there. I always do that to the side because I feel like little pieces of this foam cushion, whatever we're calling this here, I feel like little pieces of it fall off, especially after you've used it several times. And I don't like that getting on my layout because then you have to blow them away, because if you go to move them, it smudges the ink on your layout. Okay, so there's that. We're all done with that. Put that to the side so I don't get anything on it. And let's see, how do we want to do this? This is so pretty. I was thinking about at first cutting it and sneaking it underneath the paper and just have it peeking out, but then I was like, I don't want to cut this. It's too pretty. Then I'm trying to figure out how to get this one in there so I can see both of the leaves and it still looks good somehow. I put 3 butterflies down, and honestly, I probably would not have put that butterfly down, but I did a little embossing paste with the stencil that comes with the kit, and that one came out terrible. So I just kind of covered it up with a butterfly. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit more work over here. I put some Pink Fresh gems down in pink and yellow to match the paper. This is the awesome stencil. I used Altenew embossing paste and just scraped it through. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I did a little mixed media on them, and I left 2 of them so we can do them together. Same colors that we did with the background, and this is empty, but we're gonna fix that. So all I do is take, I have some water off to the side. I don't want water on my layout, so I'm keeping it over there. Take a little bit of water in this cap with this pink, and I need my paper towel handy. Okay, so I'm just going to take the pink and I'm going to just dab around the pretty circle that that stencil makes. Excuse my arm, please. I don't want to hit the photo. Okay, just all around it, right over the embossing paste. Okay, and then I'm going to quickly come in and I'm going to dab it because I just want the pink to be very, very light. See the difference? These are dry. Okay, again, I'll come up. Oop, picked up the wrong one. Okay, going to go around and I'm dabbing with a thick paintbrush, a very soft paintbrush too. I'm just dabbing over the embossing paste like so, covering the circle. And I'm not trying to be neat about it either. I'm going to come in with the paper towel and I'm going to dab it up so it's just kind of faded, muted into the background paper. Throw that back in my water. And before you put the top back on your paints, I'm just going to go ahead and clean that out, because if you put it on when it's wet like that, it'll dry and then you won't be able to get the top off. Just FYI. I need a fresh paper towel. My desk is a mess right now. Anyways, all right, rolling up my sleeves. Same color. This is Glorious Day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some paint on the tip of the nozzle that comes right with the spray bottle. And I'm going to dab it in that circle in the middle, and then I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to let it flow where it wants to flow. It's going to spread around a little bit by itself. I'm not trying to control it. I'm just going to let it flow. That way when you do that, each one is a little bit different. Just a little bit of yellow in the middle. I might actually put a dot of yellow right in the middle. It's got a bubble in it, just to make that more yellow. Okay, can you still see me? Sorry. Let me turn this around. Okay, and then my arm's not going to be in the way. So I'll just put it like that, and I'm just going to let it go where it wants to go. Kind of directing it to stay in the center though. Very easy. Okay, and that just puts a little yellow circle on the inside of it. I'm going to dab it up. Okay, I'm going to put a dab of yellow back in the middle. And there you go. I took the tag sheet. You get one of those simple story sheets that there's tags on both sides. I put the We Are Memory Keepers eyelet in the middle. Put a little, twine in there. Twine came with the kit too. That is super awesome. Sorry, I put some foam squares at the end to lift it up away from the paper where the metal is from the eyelet. Okay, and I'm just going to slide this right in there, like that. I think that looks good. I put foam squares on the top. I just think it makes it look better. Glue only in the middle. Kind of put this right here, and then hold the middle down while the glue dries. And you can press the foam squares down. And then I take the tips and then just go like this. Okay, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing over here. Put this down, and I think, where did we want that? Right about here. Looks good. Press those down, put the tips up like this. I found 2 chipboard hearts on the chipboard sheet that comes with the kits. This flower is very big, and I was thinking it was looking a little boring over here, so I'm just gonna throw the hearts on here with a little glue. And oops, stuck right to my hand. There you go. Okay, there you go. And the last thing we're going to do is cover up this beautiful photo, and we're going to do some splatters. And I'm thinking gold would be good here. I'm going to use Gold Digger from Shimmer's Paint. That butterfly trail came out okay. I probably should have gone up and done it that way, but I wanted it to come from the photo. It just didn't come out super great because I think the paper is still a little bit wet. It'll dry fine. I'm not worried about it. And I think with that, we are done. Let me bring it in for you. Absolutely gorgeous flowers that came with this kit from Simple Stories. The mixed media is super pretty on that stencil from the kit. The butterflies are fussy cut from one of the papers. You get tons of titles with the kit too. I like that. And look at the cute bunny from the chipboard sheet. And my beautiful daughter and my granddaughter. And here is this up here. You can see the sparkle from the splatters and the mixed media and everything. Isn't that great? Okay, guys, I'm going to put close-ups at the end, and I'm also going to put a link to My Creative Scrapbook in the description box below. There's lots of different kits to pick from. If florals are not your thing, check out the other kits, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.